January 2010, we sat down as a staff and we said, right, we're no longer going to lose a penalty shootout in knockout soccer. The previous 3 times we went out and played soccer, we lost the penalty shootout in games that arguably we were the better team, had the better chances, should have won.
So we've been practicing PKs last year from June, July and on. We had all the people taking PKs, and if you weren't taking it, you stood behind the goal and just shouted. I remember Kev goes, all right, so we're all friends here, and nothing's off limits to make fun of each other about. And we play at UConn, I don't know if you remember the tape, but there's hundreds of people behind the goal. And all the people who took the PKs all said the same thing. They said it was nothing compared to you guys screaming at me.
Going to UConn in the quarterfinal into what really is one of the cauldrons of college soccer, a place like that, and going down in the second half, coming back, scoring a goal to equalize near the end of regulation, and then winning in PKs, Charles Rodriguez's penalty kick that won it. I mean, it's one of those things where it just silences a stadium like that, and I thought that was a singular moment.
All that training we had for 6 months came into fruition, and we beat them in front of 6,000 hostile fans, and off we were to the Final Four, so that was good times.
Sure, I think it caught the city of Charlotte's imagination. I think a lot of attention came from it. It was UNC Charlotte got some publicity it might not have gotten otherwise on a national stage in a sport that people still aren't quite paying a lot of attention to. But I think the people of Charlotte really enjoyed it, and I think it'll only help going forward.
It gave you goosebumps the minute you walked on the field, gave you goosebumps all throughout the game. And even in the celebrations after and condolences, they just wouldn't stop. There were so many fans. I think it was like 7-1 versus Tar Heels fans. And just for me, obviously we want to win, we want to be successful, but to see that we're changing a university like that and getting people to wear the green, getting people to back Charlotte, getting the whole community around us, that's something that's even bigger than winning a game or winning a championship. That's what I really like to see.
It's hard to put into words unless you're from North Carolina, because I mean, just to see the sort of the pride in the city that we really sort of brought out in the people.
And a lot of that is getting the kids together and not only having the skills and the talent, but forming a bond. They know they're from the same area, and so having that chemistry, and that played as much a part as anything with Charlotte's run last year also.
Yeah, I went back and watched, and definitely a tough one to go through, kind of especially those last 10 minutes. You still think in your mind, even though you already know the result, maybe one of those bounces off the crossbar is going to go in or somebody's going to get a tip.
And then, yeah, in the last 10 minutes, all that going on in front of North Carolina's goal, none of them went in. It was amazing. You'd think something would have happened, but maybe it just wasn't meant to be, but it was an incredible ending to the game.
I still haven't seen it. I was talking to my mom because she had it saved on. So she said, do you want me to save this for you? And I was like, I'm not going to watch it. If you want to save it, I was like, maybe when I'm 40 and the kids want to see Dad play on TV, maybe I'll watch it. But no, yeah, it still stings. But I think it's good. I think all the players feel that way.
We had a taste of it last year, a great taste of it. We fell a little bit short, so I think they're motivated and eager to go even one step further.
I've told a lot of people this. Sometimes the worst place to come in is second. But at the same time, I think that's probably the best motivation you can ever have.
It'll be a different scene. It'll be a whole different dynamic this year. A new coach, Kevin, has been with the program, but there's going to be a difference there. There'll be a lot of expectations. There's going to be the dynamic of being the one that people are shooting for now in the A10 and non-conference also. So they're going to have to get used to that a little bit.
Just confident that we know we're going to do this, and we're going to lift multiple trophies this year. And really excited about having the A10 tournament here again. Going to definitely lift a trophy in Charlotte my senior year.